Today we're doing some technical analysis for Chainlink and Polkadot. We will be starting out in the 4-hour charts, going to the 1 hour, then the 5-minute to look at some quick trends you guys can be trading if you're doing day trading or just overall swing trading with leverage or margin. And then we'll be talking about Chainlink, exact same thing, same type of pattern. So to start out on the 4-hour with DOT, you can see this kind of pattern we were in. We're kind of consolidating in this ascending triangle you can see here. Could also draw it as a symmetrical, but we'll use the ascending triangle here. After this kind of massive volatility range, broke down out of that and just have been consolidating upwards in this, it looks like a rising wedge right here. So after a breakdown there, it's this rising wedge pattern, which is inherently bearish. So this most likely will either continue or have either continue in this channel or break down out of this. So it's just going to consolidate in this channel. If it breaks up, the target would be around this level, so around the 40.4 level. If you pull out the Fibonacci extensions, you can see that, but this is just a rising wedge. If you go to the 1 hour, you can see this a little bit better. But yeah, you can see how it's just been really moving in this place after this kind of breakdown right here. So this would have been a decent trade to make right at this level. A little short position there, and then nice little bounce back here. It's in this little wedge, but let's pull out the indicators, move to the 5-minute, and then we'll analyze Chainlink. All right. Pull these out. Okay, so right now is a bit wavy. I would personally wait till it hits one of these top ranges. I would say maybe a little short position up here would be decent if you were doing here. Sorry, that's a long. Let's get rid of that for a second. Yeah, so a little short position here from the top of the channel. So you would hit here. Maybe once it hits this level, if it does, you can send the target to around this level, I would say. You can see we would retest this level around, 32? And then you'd set your stop loss very, very tight. So that way if it breaks up, take another trade, and your loss is a very, very tiny amount. So moving on to Chainlink, you can see similar type of pattern here. This one is more of a symmetrical triangle. So right here from the top, boom. You can draw this a couple of different ways, but I would say the best way to draw it is here, because you can see it just price consolidation from this upper level of 36.77 to what the drop down there was 21.19, which is a key level of support. So right, this 21.19, if you zoom all the way out, it's a key level of support that is very interesting if we fall back down. But you see how we've just been consolidating in this pattern, and from here, this most likely will break up as Bitcoin dominance drops, but it's just important to understand that this massive drop here, that would have been a very nice short position to take. That would have been, let's see, short position there. Yes, it's like a 38% move, and the stop loss would have been set at right at 4%, yeah. So you have a nice risk to reward ratio there at 37.93. Let's see. Moving to the 1 hour. Zoom up, pull out some of these indicators. This is the EMA ribbon in the Bollinger Bands. With Bollinger Bands, it's just price consolidation between two key moving averages. The middle is that kind of middle moving average. You have the other two that typically price is bouncing in between these two. So right now we're overextended on the Bollinger Bands to the top. If you go to the 5-minute, you can see a bit of a different angle. And that's why the time frames are so key. Let's go here. Yeah, so right as it bounced and crossed this moving average right here, you can see when you use the EMA ribbon, this is like the 27 moving average right here. Right there, that would have been a perfect long. So you would have done a little position here, pulled out a long position there, put it up. I would say you'd want to target around this level. So it's around a 9% gain, and then you would put your stop loss really, really tight, because this could break down pretty easily. When you have a massive push up like that, it's pretty easy for a breakdown. So You also see this volume supported move. So that's very important when you enter a trade like this. You saw this big green wick right here in the volume. That's an entry position for a nice trade. So again, it's just using these EMAs in the Bollinger Bands. So yeah, that's pretty much it.